do people come to you and say, what are the answers? Because I don't have them right now.
Yeah. So actually, what's funny is for me, it's actually the reverse.
Hmm.
So, and as funny as it sounds, like, um, as you know, as a pastor, people, when it comes to, because the thing that sickness, death, these things bring are the bigger questions. You run up against these, and at some point you're going to ask and have to answer for yourself those bigger questions, right? And whatever answer you come up with, you're going to struggle against all of those feelings that you're having with that, with whatever's working for you, right? So I find that people, because I'm a pastor, they were asking me those questions already.
Mm.
And not like, and that's it's kind of like, well, this is finally what you're there for, pastor. It's not just to flap your gums on Sunday, but this is what we actually
This,
want you to
right.
be, you know. But what's funny is that since my mom died, it actually makes it more, it actually makes it more real,
Mm.
for them. And what I mean by that is, because I'll be the first one to say, when I found out and going through those first couple of weeks, what I learned that I was struggling with was, okay, do you believe it, Matthew?
Mm.
And I'll be the first one to say, do I'm again a Christian pastor, so
Hmm.
so obviously I believe that Jesus died on the cross and that he rose again, and that is the end that we get because of what he did for us.
Sure. Yeah.
So I actually had to sit there and deal with, okay, Matthew, do you believe this?
Right.
Now it's your mom. Now it's not somebody else. Now you're not just sitting here saying fluffy words to somebody at a funeral. No, now you have to answer that for you, and you have to believe it for you. And so in a very personal way. So what I've actually found is that it makes what I'm saying, or what I'm working with people as they go through this, to be able to say, look, hey, my mom died 2 years ago, 3 years ago, of cancer, and all of a sudden that makes it more real.
Mm.
I'm not just sitting here just saying stuff,
Right.
so I find it to be the opposite, because I was already getting asked those questions anyway. I mean, people would already, well, what about this? What about this? And so I was answering those. But now when my mom died, it was more of those questions. Well, how does this work for you, pastor? How does this, and now it's become much more of a, being able to help comfort people, because yeah, no, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're going through. I know exactly what it feels like, to be sitting with this horrible thing over your head. So yeah.